Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity. I equally wish to join my colleague senators in expressing my displeasure in the failure by the cabinet secretaries to appear in this House, which has the mandate of the people. Mr. Speaker, this is one of the reasons I actually want to side with the President of being a lonely voice in government. The cabinet secretaries have chance to add voice to what government is doing in serving Kenyans. But you see, cabinet secretary tenders a very casual letter to members after very critical issues that we anticipated to be addressed this morning, Mr. Speaker. You can see the issue of polio vaccines, the allegations of children who have actually suffered adverse effects. I expected the Cabinet Secretary for Health to address and shed light on those matters. The issue of tuberculosis, the issue of HIV, those are very critical decisions we as a House ventilate on, question on, and get highlights on what government is doing. But it's really sad that when offered such a platform, a cabinet secretary tends to prioritize other matters other than life and death decisions which as a House have to make. Mr. Speaker, I want to say as a young legislator, it's very disheartening because these are people we actually want to lead by example, but this is what they are showing the young people and women of this country. Mr. Speaker, and very many other special interest groups that we represent. It's really sad, and I do not wish that members keep lamenting over this issue. There is a clear cut line on why Parliament acts as a separate arm. And I think cabinet secretaries need to prioritize the business of Parliament because Parliament has the mandate by the people. So this morning, I'm actually very disappointed that such heavy critical matters that were to be raised by different senators from these questions here are just going to pass by as time goes by and the clock is slowly ticking, Mr. Speaker. So this shouldn't be a joke like any other, Mr. Speaker. A serious discussion needs to happen around this because it's now become a norm that cabinet secretaries don't show up, time elapses before you even get a solution to what you raised. You've even lost, if it were patients, you've even lost them before they get redress on their matters. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Manzo Daniel.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this morning we were ready to deal with the question of health. There are many, many issues. There are many questions relating to the Ministry of Health. There are many questions relating to SHA and SHIF. There are many questions relating to the 1998 American bombing victims, who we had earlier on asked the Ministry of Health to provide specialized medical health care to these particular